What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone. Oh yeah, guys, so I just spent a bunch of time, like over an hour and a half, working on audio issues. I know people have been saying, well, I get comments every once in a while saying, hey, what's up with the audio? Your audio is annoying, something like that. Yeah, I've been getting like weird crackling distortion sounds in the audio. I don't know. Anyway, turns out it's the connection on the interface that connects my microphone into the computer. There's two inputs. The input that I had it set to has a problem. The other input, thankfully, has two, works just fine. So hopefully our audio is going to sound good now. I did adjust some other settings, so we might sound a little bit different or whatever, but anyway, we should be all good to go. So anyway, guys, last episode, we started working with Galacticraft. I've never messed with that mod before, and you guys have pointed out a lot of derps that I've done. One of those is I needed this breathing apparatus thing, whatever. I was looking for an icon that looked very similar to that, and I found one right here called oxygen gear. Yes, you need oxygen gear that connects your mask to your oxygen tanks. That makes sense. That's why I was taking damage and stuff on the space station when it didn't have air. Right, so let's make one of those real quick. We'll do this together. It didn't look like it was super expensive. I lost it. Things moved around. Okay, so we needed some oxygen pipe and an oxygen concentrator. So an oxygen concentrator, we can go and auto craft that next. Start, do it, make it, done, got it. There it is, oxygen gear. Cool, so that should be the last little bit that we need for the fully operational oxygen set. This thing right here, this is, I was looking, and that looked like some kind of a frequency module. I don't know if I need this or not. Maybe that's for multiplayer. I don't really know. Or maybe that's so like you can put a beacon on your spaceship or whatever. And if you go too far away, you know how to get back. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked it up. But anyway, what I do want to do today is I want to go to the moon. We're going to do some more Galacticraft today. I want to go to the moon. We need dual wielding bows. We need this quest. And in order to do this, we have to fight the evolved skeleton boss. Right, we just have to kill one. I don't know how difficult this is. It's a tier 1 boss in Galacticraft on the moon. Apparently it's at the bottom of like some shallow craters, or I guess narrow craters. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to figure it all out. I guess the first thing we should do, let's go to the space station. I'm curious if I open up a hole, if I take damage now that I have the proper stuff. What does this say? Check pending. Area too big, unsealed. You're probably going to be losing oxygen, but I'm not taking damage. It's not saying that the oxygen setup is incorrect. Another thing that kind of was weird is that we were losing oxygen, right? Even though like I wasn't breathing it in, like this thing wasn't connected to anything. I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, yeah, we got that all figured out. We'll just go ahead and seal this thing back up. I really should get some better blocks in here. But yeah, we're going to go to the moon. I do want to go to Mars sometime soon so we can get the stuff for the airlocks. That'd be pretty cool as well. So in this chest, we do have our rocket and our launch pad. We're going to take this with us. I really don't know how to get the fuel out of that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe eventually this thing will just fill up and we can bucket it out. If we come back here in a rocket ship, maybe, I don't know if we get another chest or if it adds to this one. Anyway, let's go back to home. We're going to fill up our rocket ship once again. We are going to go a little bit further. We're going to go to the moon. Hopefully it's not going to be anything too crazy. I'm going to get everything prepared though, since we saw most of this last episode. Yeah, I'm going to get this all prepared, get it all loaded, all the fuel in there, and we will be right back, guys. All right, guys, so I've done a little bit of preparations, and I think we are ready to go. We're going to try and go to the moon, so we're going to click on the Earth. We click again to see all the satellites. Yep, we're going to select the moon. Click again to zoom. Oh, okay. I'm clicking the wrong things. All right, so we're clicking here. We're clicking here. Let's say launch. Launch. Okay, so I guess we're going to the moon now. Hopefully all of our stuff is going to work appropriately. Oh, press brace to slow down. Space is slow, space is slow. Okay, I'm looking at our Y coordinates. We're at like 500 above. I think we're fine. Whoa, okay. Hey, we're not fine. You can see that blackness just appearing like that. I was like, whoa, okay, maybe we should really slow down a lot. Okay, here we go. Whoa, okay, there's like... I'm pressing space. There is like all sorts of stuff here. I'm not prepared for this. Okay, so this isn't bad. Look at the arrows doing like weird things. I have never been to the moon before, guys. We are on the moon. The skeletons appear to have 2 bows because the ones on Earth are kind of scrubs and they only have 1. That makes sense, right? All right, so anyway, we are... Oh, we're leaving footprints everywhere, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we are apparently on the dark side of the moon. I don't know how long it takes for it to become daytime, or if it ever does become daytime here. I assume it probably would at some point. I don't know how that all works. But yeah, we can fly. Yeah, we still have our suit on. Is this using... Not using power. Okay, just making sure. Because I don't really know what's going on here. So anyway, we're here. I probably should make a waypoint, and I think the first thing we should do is probably fly around and see if we can find one of these dungeon things that they were talking about. So let's hit J, waypoint, new, lander, save. Another thing we should do is we should use our enhanced charm or dislocation. We'll do add new, moon, M-O-O-N, that spells moon. All right, so we'll add that here, cool. So let's fly around. Yeah, we can move pretty quickly with our flying armor. We're looking for one of these dungeon things. Ooh, is that a chunk error? That looks like a chunk error. Yeah, that's definitely a chunk error. Yeah, we're kind of looking for one of these dungeon things. I don't know what exactly to look for. It said it's at the bottom of like a crater kind of a thing. Maybe this. That doesn't look like there's anything down there, does it? Okay, well, I tell you what, there's not a lot to see here. We're going to fly around. We're going to try and find what we need to find. And I'll bring you guys back in as soon as we find it. All right, guys, so I think I might have found what we're looking for. We're about 200 blocks away from our lander. We look straight down. There's like a pretty sharp looking crater. I see bedrock or something down there and cobwebs. This might be it. Let's poke down here and see what we can find. Okay, there's definitely some mobs and some mob spawners here. Oh, we got a mob soul of one of these guys. All right, so we're looking for an evolved skeleton. That's weird. There's like torches. Oh, whoa, whoa. I guess it's not that weird. There's torches and they're all out because no air or whatever. I wonder if it would be possible to seal this all up and fill it full of air and light those torches. Is this the thing? What are you? Tin ore. Okay. Yeah, this must be the dungeon that we were looking for then. Lots of whoa, creepers. We'll just go ahead and break that. It's weird, like, blocks are all floating around like they are and all that stuff. Oh, man, my inventory is so full. Yeah, we were looking for an evolved skeleton. This is what we're looking for. Whoop, and I don't know if that is the final boss or if that is just one of these mobs that we're finding. Oh, there it is. Evolved skeleton boss. It disappears. Oh, okay, boss despawned. Don't leave the boss room while fighting. Re-enter room to respawn boss. Oh, I've never seen that before. I think what we should do, let's go ahead and clean up our inventory just a little bit here. So we have some room for boss drops. Yeah, I guess we got to do the green ones now. Clean these all up. There we go. And then I guess we can do these as well and clean those up even further. Nice. Okay, now we got a little bit of room. I'm not sure how tough this boss is. Probably not going to be that tough. Whoop. What the heck? It's like picking me up and stuff. Oh, did I kill it? Okay, that was kind of interesting. I'm not... Okay, it dropped a tier 1 dungeon key, the grab bag from Immersive Engineering, and a miniature yellow heart. Yeah, that was interesting. I wasn't really sure what was going on. It was picking me up, and then it was like putting me up into the wall, so I'm like sitting here swinging crazily. I guess I hit it a few times. I don't know. It looks like it took a decent amount of damage. Looks like my oxygen over here is doing pretty well too. We can keep tabs on that. Yeah, we got plenty of oxygen here. And then also I have 4 more in my ender pouch. Should we stay here for extended periods of time? So this is a treasure chest. It says it's not harvestable. Oh, you'll need a tier 1 dungeon key to pop it open. There we go. Oh, a pistol. Didn't know there were pistols here. Okay, NASA workbench schematic. Reactor upgrade from nuclear craft. Basic turret. That's garbage. Garbage. We already have those. We don't need these. I'm going to take the pistol. Disposable item turret. We've already made those. So this pistol. Oh man, we need. I guess we need ammo or something to use with it. I didn't even know there was guns in this game. What does that look like? This way. Oh, that looks pretty derpy, doesn't it? I'm like pointing it down. Is there a way that we can aim this thing? Let's check it out. Yeah, if we look in this view, it looks like we're aiming with. But if we look in this view, we're just pointing straight down. That's kind of derpy, huh? Yeah, I don't know about that. So anyway, that was the boss. That should complete this quest. Let's take a look. Yeah, okay. Evolve skeleton boss. Kill skeleton bosses until you obtain the T2 rocket schematics. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to do this a few more times. We got the NASA workbench schematic for a moon buggy, which is pretty cool. All right, so we know what to look for. It's not super difficult. In fact, we could just use this thing and warp back to our buggy. Yeah, it's not super difficult. So let's go ahead and continue on trying to find more of these things. In fact, I'm going to go home and empty my inventory. Yeah, I'm going to go through there. I'm going to try and find more of those things. Hopefully it won't take me too long to try and find the schematics that we need. And we'll be right back, guys. So I'm going around looking for another one of those evolved skeleton boss dungeons. And I seem to have come across a village on the moon. Did you know that there were villagers on the moon? I certainly didn't know this. I don't want to attack any monsters since I have the AoE range on my weapon turned up. I do not want to accidentally kill any of the space villagers. So what have we got in here? I can hear them. I don't see them. All right, you know, let's break a block. Break a few blocks. Let's get in here. Oh. I hear them. I just don't see. Oh. Okay, well, that's different. Alien villager. Right click on them. Nothing. Nothing. That's too bad. I was hoping we'd be able to trade with them or something like that. Maybe there is a way to trade with them and I just don't know how. Maybe I got to do something to become friends with them. There's a bunch of saplings out here and apparently you can have liquid water on the moon. We're not going to question it. It's just a thing. You can grow wheat on the moon as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the fact that you can actually get trees and stuff here, or at least the saplings for them. Who knows if they'll actually grow or not. But anyway, guys, I'm going to continue on looking for those dungeons. We're going to continue to kill those evolved skeleton bosses. And hopefully we'll be able to get our tier 2 rocket here pretty soon. All right, guys, so I just killed another one of those bosses. Just cleaned up my inventory a little bit so we have some room in case we get something good. Let's go ahead and pop open this chest. What do we get? Tier 2 rocket. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got another pistol in here. More of these chance icosahedrons. Uranium. I don't know if we need that stuff. We're really not interested in any of these other things, to be honest. Nope. We got what we needed. I'll just leave those here. Yeah, we got what we needed. We got our tier 2 rocket schematic. Let's peace out of the moon. That is awesome. Let's just look. Yeah, tier 2 rocket. So, next quest. Yeah, we'll actually claim this reward. We didn't do that yet. Let me clean up my inventory just a little bit more. There we go. That should be about good. All right. So let's go ahead and claim this reward. We'll choose the right reward bag today because it's the right one to choose. This is a greater reward bag. Whoops. Printing press, fancy lantern, and an ink sack. I think we got one of those a long time ago. It's been a while since we've seen that particular reward, so that's okay. I'm fine with that. So moving on, the next one wants us to go to Mars. So it says craft the T2 rocket to gain access to Mars. That sounds pretty awesome. So I don't know how we can use this schematic. Obviously, we're going to need the NASA thing. Yeah, we had the other schematic there for that one thing. How does this work? Do we put this here? Oh, we do. Or can this just... Oh, this doesn't fit anywhere. It has to fit here. What's this next and back? Oh, okay. I guess we put it here. Unlock schematic. Back. Oh, now it says tier 2 rocket. Oh, okay. Okay. So, looks like this is a little bit bigger. We need more fins, probably bigger nose cone and rocket. I don't know how this all works. I'm going to have to look this all up. But yeah, we unlocked that, so that's pretty cool. All right, guys, let me go and do some research on this real quick, figure out what we need to do, and we'll be right back. We'll probably be going to Mars. We'll see. All right, guys, so a couple of things. It looks like the sun is finally starting to come up a little bit. I'm back here on the moon, by the way. Yeah, as it turns out, for the tier 2 rocket, we need some of the meteoric iron. I was kind of under the impression that we'd only be able to get that from Mars, but in order to get to Mars, we need the tier 2 rocket, so they got me thinking that can't be right. So apparently what you have to do is go to the moon, I think also Mars. Meteors land every now and then. They create a crater, a little bit of an explosion. I was kind of flying around, and I just saw this here. So I did not hear an explosion. I didn't expect to see this. I was actually heading all the way this direction, this way, for the Z coordinate to get to 0. I was thinking maybe if we got to the negative Z that the sun would come up. And then I saw that the sun is in fact rising over there very, very slowly. And then I turned around and started going this way, and then I saw this. So yes, this apparently drops meteoric iron. Oh, let's turn off safe mode. Oh, I have the AoE turned on. Let's get rid of the AoE. Bye-bye. All right, so we got a fallen meteor. Will drop meteoric iron when broken. Oh, you know what? I'm silk touching it. Can we set this back down? Okay, let's take the silk touch off our tool here. I assume that's why we just got the meteor back. Let's break that again. There we go. Okay, so the use is on this. We just smelt it, right? Throwable meteor chunk. I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, we smelt that. We can get the ingot, and then that has EMC. So we can make all of the meteoric iron we need after this point. Cool. So that takes care of that problem. I'm glad I just randomly happened upon that particular meter. I was here on the moon, really. I was kind of hanging out over by our lander, just, you know, hovering in the air. In fact, I was going around kind of killing mobs because I got bored, waiting for the sun to come up. And it looks like the sun is finally coming up. Doesn't look like there's any mobs around, so I guess things aren't going to spawn here for a little while, which is pretty awesome. We got the raw meteoric iron. Let's head back to the overworld. Yeah, we don't need to be here at the moment. So we can smelt this stuff. Let's smelt it. Nice. So now we can take this and learn it. And now we have all the meteoric iron. Awesome. Yeah, if we had to collect enough of this stuff just by finding the random meteors, that would take literally forever. I'm glad we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I've been getting these mob souls and stuff, which is pretty cool. They seem to be dropping pretty frequently. Okay, so what we're looking for is to get the rocket booster, I think is what it's called. Tier 1 booster. This requires compressed meteoric iron. Yeah, we need 4 of those per. We need the ingot compressor. Yeah, 4 of those per, and we need 2 of these boosters for the tier 2. So I'd have to find 7 more of those meteors if we couldn't EMC that, and that would just take way too long. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with the outcome of that. Let me get everything we need together. I'm gonna make the tier 2 rocket, and we'll be right back. So as it turns out, we needed even more than meteoric iron than I first thought, because we needed to take the compressed meteoric iron plates and put it with the heavy duty plates, and that turns into a tier 2 plate, which we need to make the tier 2 rocket. Yeah, I just got done trying to make this thing. And yeah, it didn't work. I couldn't put these heavy duty plates in there. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, apparently you need the tier 2 plates, and I didn't know that at the time. So anyway, let's go ahead and clear our inventory of this other stuff. Let's go ahead and try and make this rocket now. So we needed these tier 1 boosters. Whoops, we need to go to the next. There we go. So we need these tier 1 boosters. We need fins on either side, like so. We need the nose cone. We need the rocket engine. We need these heavy duty plate tier 2s. There we go. There's a tier 2 rocket. We did it. We did it. We're bosses. That should complete this quest, right? Yep, 2 Mars. Quest complete. Detection task. Right reward bag. Let's claim it. Also, I saw that we had this one complete too from all of the mobs I was killing. We got this extra life thing. The spirit's done. Let's go ahead and claim the reward on this one too. There we go. All right, so we got some reward bags going. We got a basic one and then an epic one. So the basic one is lava generators. And then the epic one is, I've never seen these before, alchemical bags. That sounds pretty awesome. Project E stuff. And these all have 200,000. Ooh. So this is bigger than a large chest, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's a pretty significant size increase. That might be the same size as like the golden chest. Or maybe that's the diamond chest size. I don't know. That's pretty good. I didn't even know these things existed before. So we got red, blue, and green. Those are pretty cool. I'll keep those in my ender pouch. And if we need more space, yeah, that's bigger than the golden bag of holding too, isn't it? Yeah, way bigger than that. Yeah, if we need more space, we'll use those alchemical bags. You know, since those do have EMC, we should actually just come over here and learn them in case something ever does happen to these things. There we go. Learned. 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 Got it. Cool. That's a lot of extra space that we now have. Full heart, we can't use it. We're at max hearts. We'll put that away. Put this away. Cool. So I was doing some reading on the rocket to Mars, the tier 2, and that requires 1.8 buckets to get to Mars. I have 2 full buckets in here. So we should just be able to put this rocket. Oh, we need the landing pads. I didn't even check to see. Okay, well, we have those on EMC. We can just make those. Or launch pads. Yeah, we need 9 of these things. Let's go ahead and just get 9 of them real quick. I forgot about that. Every time you use the rocket, you got to redo your launch pad. All right, we'll do this real quick. There we go. And then the rocket, does that look any different? The tier 2? Does that look bigger? Well, it's got the little things on the side anyway. The booster things. That's pretty cool. All right, let's set this thing down. Right click it. There we go. So it should be filling up with fuel. I'll let this thing fill up. I'll do the pre-launch check and make sure we got everything we need. And I'll meet you guys on the way to Mars. Well, all right, guys, here we are back at the screen. The rocket goes up into space a little bit faster than the tier 1, that's for sure. So we want to go to Mars. So let's go ahead and click here. Yep, this planet, the red planet. Doesn't look like it's got any satellites around it that we can land on, no moons or anything. Let's go ahead and say launch. Let's do it. We're going to Mars. Oh, it put me in like a thing. Well, that's interesting. Landing balloons. Don't kill me. Oh, bouncy. I see there's a blue thing over there. Okay, that's cool. We landed landing balloons. Can I okay, I right click and we can get out. Oh, I can get those back. What did we get? Oh, it's got a launch pad. Oh, okay. So that must be like the ship or whatever. So is this using oxygen much faster? No, it's the same exact thing. So what was this blue thing that's over here? Is this a meteor? Oh, that's a meteor. Okay. No, blue slimeling egg. Okay, apparently there's blue slimelings on the planet. We are spawning monsters around here as well, so that's something to be aware of. We should probably set a waypoint here. Let's go ahead and add new. We'll call this Mars. Commit. Cool. So now we can come back here whenever we want to. I'm not entirely sure what we should be looking for here on this planet. I know we wanted to get here. There's ice. There's ice on Mars, guys. We made the discovery. I'm sure there's stuff here that we want, but I don't know what that stuff would be. But it's cool that we made it here to Mars. So if we go back to our quest, we look at another aspect. The next thing, oh, a 3-headed creeper. Kill the creeper boss by deflecting its TNT back at it to obtain the T3 rocket schematics. Okay, I'm going to assume that it's going to be the same thing. That we're just going to be looking for a crater or something here on the planet. Is there a lot of these eggs around? I guess so. That's a red slimeling egg. Yeah, I guess we're going to be looking for the same kind of a thing, same kind of a dungeon setup. I don't know if it's different looking or not. I should probably go look it up on the wiki just so I'm not wasting time. But yeah, we need to defeat a 3-headed creeper. That sounds pretty interesting. Cool. So let's fly around. Let's see what we can come up with, and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys. Well, I was flying around for a little while trying to find a dungeon. I couldn't really find one, and then we came to a spot where I could see under the ground, and I saw there was like a lot of tunnels, like this structure anyway. So I dug straight down. Yep. And we're in a dungeon. There's a chest. Maybe this isn't what we're looking for. It looked like there were a couple of big rooms at one end. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe this is what we're looking for. Oh, wow. Bosses spawn, don't leave the boss room while fighting. So we're supposed to be throwing TNT back at it. Oh, there we go. So this is a really difficult boss fight. You just keep spam clicking and you win. So you gonna do anything else? Have to get a little closer. It keeps backing up a little bit. All right, well, I guess this is all we gotta do. I was expecting something a little bit more difficult. Oh, there it goes. I was like, did it forget about me? Okay, lost ahead. Definitely lost ahead. I wonder, like, without the draconic armor, I'm not gonna take it off, but I wonder, like, the TNT while it's exploding, if that's kind of like the same thing as one of the fireballs. Like, it doesn't do TNT damage, it does the fireball damage. Whoa, it turned colors on us. I was thinking that turned into like the charge creeper and then it's gonna do like super explosions or something. No, it looks like it's just gonna sit there and chill in the corner. Okay, this isn't really a hard fight. I'm not sure really what I was expecting though. All right, there we go. Got it. Aha. So that made a lot of sound. We'll turn that on. Clicked everything really quick. So this is creeper eggs. I'm not sure what creeper eggs do. Oh, they're not harvestable. Oh, interesting. Okay, so creepers apparently do come from eggs, at least on this planet. The evolved creepers do. So let's do our tier 2 dungeon key. What do we get here? Automatic cargo rockets. It's not what we're looking for. I think we're looking for the tier 3 schematic. Mox 239 fuel from Galacticraft. All right. Blast resistant block. Cool. Portal gun. Most of the stuff is just dungeon loot and things we've been getting from the loot bags already, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's pretty awesome that we were able to defeat that boss. I don't know how we would have found this dungeon otherwise. Okay, there's a lot of mobs here. Yeah, if we go up to the surface, there's supposed to be like a crater or something, kind of like what we found on the moon, to show this thing, but there is nothing up here. Like I've been looking around, looking at the map, looking for some way to discover where these bosses are, where the dungeons are, and there's nothing here. But there was a dungeon down there, and I can only see it because of the chunk errors. Like I could see through the world as that's flying around. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this just so we don't forget it or whatever. Waypoint, new, what we call it, evolved creeper. Okay, save. Close. Exit. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and mark this one so I know that I've been to this before. Probably could lower that down a little bit. But anyway, I guess the next step is to continue to fly around Mars, try and find more of these dungeons and find the tier 3. If we go to our quest. Oh, okay, wait. No, we did complete this quest. So do the right reward bag. Oh, this is not unlocked yet. I thought doing this would unlock this. I was thinking this would be the same thing where we would find the tier 3 from the 3-headed creeper chest. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to go down this way to complete around this side. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, anyway, we can do this at another time. We don't have to do it right this second. Let's go back to the overworld And let's go ahead and pop open our reward bag. It's the legendary one. What are we going to get? We get Pam's Harvestcraft stuff, food, and some plain reward. All right, guys. Well, I tell you what, I had a lot of fun exploring around in Galacticraft. I'm glad we kind of figured this out. Yeah, I'm noob to the mod. We're learning things as we go. Getting the oxygen thing hooked up, definitely a good thing. Finding the meteor so we can get the meteoric iron, really, really good. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.